I'm now being picked up, going higher and higher in the sky, and they're increasing in speed, and they're going faster and faster, and it feels like I'm going like a jet plane in speed, and I'm so it is not a natural thing. And I hear you are now being taken to the mountain of the Lord, and so and from this place you will write your songs. You'll write your songs on this mountain, and I'm thinking, okay, I don't know, I'm just participating at this time. I don't have any control. I'm not carrying myself there. I am being carried.
Yeah.
They fly, and I notice in the distance, before I knew it was the mountain of the Lord, actually, I could see this mountain in the distance, and I'm looking, what is that? This thing, it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it was so big, and that's when they said, you're now being taken to the mountain of the Lord. From this place you will write your songs. I realized the magnitude of this thing, even as I was coming up. It was so huge that it towered over any other mountain on earth by far. Like the Himalayas were nothing compared to this mountain. It was so far above the atmospheres of the earth that it had a massive section of it that, it exceeded the greatest mountain, Mount Everest by far.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it, and there's no mountain that's like this mountain, I'm thinking. And it looked intimidating even to look at. It looked scary, just, probably like Israel, the cloud and the glory. I didn't see the cloud and the glory, but how they wanted to stay away from the mountain. And even I didn't want to go any closer to that mountain. It was intimidating to look at. And they dropped me off on the side of the mountain, halfway up, and they drop me off. They fly away, they leave, and I'm standing there, and I'm thinking, okay, now what? I'm looking around, and I notice a door, kind of in the side of the mountain. It kind of had a curvature on the top of the door, like a wooden door, in the side of like a rock face wall, and I know the parallels to Lord of the Rings sound like they do, but that's not what I was thinking about at all.
No.
I ended up feeling drawn to go in. I go in, and inside is this room that has. It looked like an apartment or something, but it was simple. There was a simplicity to it. It had the rock walls around it, and it was a long, narrow room. And there were some lights on, but there were no windows except for maybe on the little window on the door. And I noticed that it had everything that was needed. You had a little kitchen, a little place to sleep, everything that you'd need to be there and to write just in this. But it was so quiet, and it like bothered my flesh on how quiet it is. And I thought, this feels kind of lonely. And I felt like sometimes the way of the Lord and going into the way of the Lord, you aren't going to be going with anybody else in one sense. You sometimes he's calling you to go where you would want everybody else to go with you. And he said, no, this is where you're going to find me. It's like a time where you're going into that secret place alone with the Lord. There's a corporate time. There's an individual time, like a Psalm 91 again. Go into that secret place of the Most High. And in that place, you're working on your craft. You are working on what you've been called to do, what he's asked you to do in the secret place of him. And I'm in this place. I'm thinking, wow, I have everything I need here. We have everything we need in him.